It took me places I never thought I'd go. I was a kid that grew up in the suburbs from a good family, went to college, ended up homeless, broke, in and out of county jail, sleeping in abandoned houses, eating out of dumpsters, all to just save $1 so I could get my next one. I was one of those kids they thought, nah, addiction can't hit him. Addiction's not real even. We're in the suburbs, it doesn't touch us. I was that, one of those most likely to succeed kind of people. I didn't understand at the time that something was going on inside that would just grab me and keep hold of me for a long time. Pills were big, and it went on for a while until the point where pills were no longer readily available. And it turned into a massive heroin addiction. I shot heroin for close to 10 years. When I was addicted, nothing else mattered. My family didn't matter. My friends didn't matter. I gave up on being a father. It took until there was nothing left to take. I was finally broken down in a jail cell when my current fiance told me that we were having a child. It took to that moment, sitting in the Allegheny County Jail for the 8th time in 4 years on a cold concrete floor, detoxing, to understand that this is life or death. I wasn't gonna let somebody else raise my son. I gave up basically on 2 children, and I wasn't gonna let that happen again. So I understood that I needed help. I did a program through the United Steelworkers called Breaking the Chains of Poverty. They give people a second chance. And they introduced me into, the trades. I remember my first job, I got on a bus to ride a trolley, to ride another bus, to go work 8 hours a day and come home the same way and do it again. I knew that if I just kept putting one foot forward, at least I was going in the right direction. I finally got my license back and I applied for Local 443. I wasn't, 100% sure what a union millwright did, but I knew I was willing to learn. I knew I was willing to go to whatever length, and fortunately they said yes. It gives me purpose. It gives me pride to wake up in the morning, go to work, and come home fulfilled that I did something good today. I always thought that being labeled a heroin addict just meant you were the lowest of the low. As I would tell my story more, I found actually more love and camaraderie and the brotherhood. I actually took those words for what they are, and I believe in it fully. Part of us being in the union is being brothers and sisters to one another. I look at it like they took me in like family and didn't even know me, so it's like my duty to help do that to others. And I've come across the construction industry. 1, everything we do can kill us. And 2, between pain and stress, it's out there, and it's always ready to jump back in and get me. I see it in others. It can be the simplest injury, and you get the wrong prescription, and now you're down a road that you didn't know you were even gonna be on. I've seen people stop breathing. I've also seen Narcan bring them back. When you see how fragile life can be, it becomes real. So you wanna be there to be able to help them get back up again. You never know when this is gonna hit. Some stranger on the sidewalk, or your kids, your wife, your brother, sister, your fellow coworker. At any moment, I believe it should be there, readily available to save a life. Got sober May 18th of 2016. Day 1 being in the Allegheny County Jail, but whatever day this is, it's in my sober calendar. And now I sit here, the president of my union. I never thought that the bum in the street with a needle in his arm would someday be, someone looked upon with respect and elected into a position that I guess kind of means something, I've come a long way.